Well, hi everyone. I'm Mary Jean. You just can't see me. And this is Carol.
Also, you can't see me.
But that doesn't mean we're not here. And that we're here to share this incredibly exciting thing with you. This is our carder, completely recovered. What I need is a stick to point with, but I'll step in and you tell me when it becomes unattractive.
Wait a minute. Where's the stick? I guess we don't have one.
I'll just
Right over here, Mary Jean.
Okay.
Right over here. We need a pointer. So let's start with this project started, what, 10 days ago?
Yes, 2 weeks exactly.
2 weeks ago. And people from
South Carolina
came and took
off these and these. And these are called workers and strippers.
And so when I think of a carding cloth, I think of a cloth. This is not a cloth. This is wire.
Like barbed wire in a roll. And so you can't zoom in. But this is, from here to here, is probably 100 pieces of wire wrapped around. You know how you wrap yarn around a pencil or something to measure wraps per inch? That's it. That's wrapped around this giant roller. And they unwrapped it all, and then they rewrapped it. And these ones, the strippers, they didn't rewrap. The guys who work here, using hand tools, ground the gunk off the strippers.
So much work. Thank you, Tim and Tim.
They're both named Tim.
Yeah.
But imagine being their wives.
Yeah.
And them coming home at night saying, I've had it with working with those strippers.
They've had it working with that dust.
Yeah, the dust.
Yeah, it was a filthy, dirty job for everybody involved.
You can still see a little of the filth and dirt right there. I mean, it's everywhere.
Tim Baldwin spent at least a day underneath this machine.
Under there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, under.
Under. Show them under.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what happens is there's 6 sets. So there's the stripper and her worker. And there's 6 sets of strippers and their workers against 2 drums. So there's the main drum, and 3 sets are lined up against the main, and 3 sets line up along the feet. So they're with coarser to start and then finer wire to finish. And this big thing here is just called the doffer, and it doesn't really do all that much. All it does is doff, grab the fiber off of here and feed it under these rollers so that we can get the material ready to make yarn with. But these holes right here in these workers were so filled in with dust and dirt and broken up pieces of wool, as we bought this used.
This has never been clean.
In all the years we've owned it, it was never clean. And so now it's perfectly clean. And so why does it matter that it was not clean? Because you were getting some pills. And friends, I know some of you watching have had a couple of pills in the yarn we've made for you.
I'm ready to start the machine.
He's ready to start the
All right,
machine.
you're going.
This is it. Turn
So
it on.
it's going to get loud, but we're going to let it rip.
before the material comes through. So we're in the front room now, and we're spinning. There's a one over here. This is what we're spinning. Isn't that a pretty color?
Beautiful.
That's going to be for Brooklyn General Store.
Oh, yay!
And there's some of your fibers in there.
I really liked it. I pin drafted this.
So Catherine was very specific.
I'm going too fast, probably. It's a real big job. This is Sophia. She's our intern. Isn't that something?
So the dyed fiber is from Brooke at Fully Spun. And what she does is she dyes the roving and sends it to us. And we pin draft it to get it uniform. And then we spin it and then ply it in interesting ways. And so you can see the Carter is just about ready.
Okay.
Dorset. This is local fiber. In fact, Carol's knitting. We're both knitting.
Yes.
How far are yours?
Oh, I should be turning the heel, but
On 2 at a time.
yeah.
I should be turning the heel on 1. So you're twice as far.
I
as
put
me.
mine down and I started a new shawl.
I put mine down and started a sweater. I was in Seattle. I was sleepless in Seattle. And I bought a beautiful yarn from our friend Jess at La Mercerie.
Oh, yeah.
Not our own, not ampersand.
Oh.
Because I see 3-ply Corriedale all day long. But it was a hand dyed by Wool and Berry.
Oh, nice.
Which is a Pacific Northwest
Yes.
company in a wool and pine pattern.
Nice.
Selena. And the sample, wait till you hear this. The store sample was knit in a 45. I could
Yes!
try it on and
Yes!
see how it fit. And
Good.
that's with -4 ease.
Yep.
You're supposed to knit it tighter than,
Yep.
so you can stretch the yoke. I'll post a picture.
Great.
I'm so excited
Great.
to see a store sample. Not in an extra small, not in a medium, in an XL.
I try to knit my samples for me so that people can see that. And I know how much yarn it's going to take. And I
Right.
can tell them how much
Right.
yarn it's going to take.
So anyhow, I cast on a sweater. What shawl did you start?
I can't think of the name of it. I knew you'd ask.
Oh, sorry, you brought it up.
I know.
Here we
Here
go.
we go.
We're saved by the noise. There we go. Dorset wool. Look at that. There's not a single pill. Nowhere in sight is there a pill.
Wow.
Yeah, wow is right.
Usually Dorset's pretty pilly.
Yeah, because we buy Dorset from Dorset Meat Breed Farms. I mean, they're raising it for lamb, for the meat. And so we don't sort it. We just scour it as is. And so when it's utility shearing, especially a shorter breed like Dorset, you can end up with some 1 and 2 inch pieces. And that's what makes it pill. It's not that it's weak and breaking apart or that it has weak tips, which are other things that make fiber pill. And to some degree, that is still going to happen if your breed has a weak tip. It's still going to break off. But if your only problem is your wool's a little short, it will no longer pill. Look at that.
I'm anxious. I'm anxious, Tim.
Next test would be to just do Corriedale.
Yep.
And if Corriedale's good, go to Merino.
Yep.
And then the worst offender is Reveille.
Yeah.
Well, maybe nylon is worse. I don't know.
That's because of the fineness.
Yeah.
But we'll find out. We'll just keep working our way down. Our next project is getting just a little more hot water
Yeah.
because we're only been washing long wools recently because our hot water heater is so slow. We can't afford to wash anything that needs a lot of water. Although I was just out looking at a new building for the Hudson Valley Textile Project to put their new scouring line
I
in.
wondered if that's where you were.
That's where I was. With Lily Marsh
Yeah.
from Lily Marsh Studios. Well, this is not very exciting, folks. I'm sorry.
Just patience.
Yeah, that's what you get.
You
Go-
hold this for a minute, and I'll find
Sure.
out what my pattern is.
Oh, okay, good. And I'll talk a little more about exactly what you're seeing here and what needed to be done. Oh, hi, Margaret. Hi, Sheila. Ash, Bridges, no, not Bridges.
Ashley.
Love it.
Yes.
From Flora and Fauna is here. So our friends are all here, eager to see this with us. And you can always have it in the replay. Oh, there's your pattern. Craig Hill by
Cheryl Toy.
Cheryl Toy.
And I'm doing it with my fingering, my merino and Corey 3-ply fingering.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
And the natural dyes. Oh, it's really fun.
Now you start at the neck in that with a little tab cast in
Yes.
it
Yeah.
and keep
And
growing.
I've done the stripes, and I'm about ready to do the mosaic work.
So people are applauding. I don't. Donna, who works here, is hearting and saying she's excited.
Yeah.
And Ashley is clapping.
Yeah.
It's very exciting. So what Tim is working on now is this machine. The lid is off. You don't usually get to see that. Those 3 rollers grab the material. That's all right. And take the material up and coil it down into these big barrels. So in a minute, the material is going to feed through that. Yeah, we have a lot of people loving this. Thank you all for sticking with us. It takes a minute to restart. I mean,
We didn't give him any notice.
No, it's all right. But this is our first day of making carding. Well, it's our first hour of carding. We turned it by hand at lunchtime.
Good.
And then we ran it with some other material to get the metal shavings out.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Oh, there's Andrea from 614 Knit Studio. Oh, something's not quite right there. Anyhow, Andrea, I'm excited also for our panel on Thursday
Yeah, I'm excited.
at H&H.
Leave it on a jet plane.
Yeah. At 0600, Carol.
Yeah.
That's
What time is it that I have to be here?
3:30.
I thought that.
It's wheels up at
Yeah.
0600.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That's what I was waiting to see.
Not a pill in sight.
Yeah. We fought with Dorset for 6 months.
And there it is. Perfect Dorset. Thank you. Perfect Dorset.
Wow.
Look at it. There's no pills anywhere. That's untouched. And there's a little veg, because I told you we're buying it from meat farms, that their primary focus is raising big sheep to make lots of meat. But look at that.
Tara Hill Knitter says she could bury her face in this. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's Margaret. Oh, look at that. And Dorset has such beautiful loft.
Yeah.
Dorset is a really misunderstood breed.
Yes, it is.
It doesn't felt. We're really finding a lot of sock yarn uses for it. We're so excited. We're using Dorset in a secret project for our friends at the Woolly Thistle. I don't think that gave away too much, did it? It's just one clue.
Okay.
The wool is called Dorset.
Okay.
And it's the Woolly Thistle. But
Okay.
I'm not telling them what we're blending it with, what weight we're making, how many ply, what color they're dyeing it. Well, what, 11 colors they're dyeing it?
I think now you're telling secrets.
No. I mean, everyone dyes in 11 colors.
Right.
It's no secret yet, but I should stop. before
Yes.
I tell, because that's their story to tell.
Right.
And it's going to be beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we're ready.
This is the coiler.
We didn't do anything to the
This
coiler.
is Dorset, 62% humidity,
Wow.
no conditioner, no picker.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow. So what he just said means that we can speed up our process by hours if that's the case. Hours.
Yeah.
Because in the morning, usually we have to get the humidity way up. We have to put all sorts of spray on this, like oil, to help it hold together.
Conditioner.
Yes, conditioner, like you do your hair.
Right.
So, I mean, some breeds are obviously going to have to condition, so, but
Wow, that's impressive for any wool pool because it's super scoured.
Yep.
So usually that has a lot of static. But maybe some of the static was just generated by the gunk on the rollers.
a
Sort of
friction.
the-
It would be hot. The wool that came out used to be hot.
Scrape your feet and shock your brother.
Right.
Speaking of which, Carol, you're standing on a plastic bag that could be a tripping hazard.
Okay. I'll get off of that.
Okay, just so you know.
All right.
Well, do you think our guests have seen
I
enough?
think they've probably seen
Okay,
enough.
well, why don't we show them what's going on in another room?
Okay.
How would that be?
All right.
Thank you so much, Tim. That was so nice. Wow. Where would you all like to go next?
Do you want to see how much wool we have? No, probably not.
Let's show them what we're getting ready to run. I think that would be nice to show them people's jobs that we're getting ready to run. Our friends up in Vermont, Fairy Tale Farm. That's beautiful fiber there. Look at that.
That's, help me.
Her name's Alicia, and this
what's-
is a Romney.
Is it Romney? Okay.
Yeah, she has Romney East Frisian Cross.
East Frisian,
But
that's what I was
this
thinking
is
of.
definitely the Romney side of,
Okay.
of them. She also has some fin here. Here's her fin. You can see it's a real good way to see the difference. It's
Yeah.
a lot softer curl. The tips are, even after being washed, are all
Right.
coming to those little points.
Right.
So excited to see that run. That's a beautiful farm. She sells a lot at Middlebury Farmers Market.
This is the natural colored fin.
Yes, isn't that pretty?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I like those natural colors a lot.
I know you
If
do.
only my customers liked it as much as I did.
Here's more of that natural color thing.
Oh, that's pretty.
Isn't that beautiful? And
Yeah.
it's such good quality. Even these tips, I think, are going to open. Oh, yeah, look, that pulled
Yes.
open.
Yeah.
Yeah, because tips on fin is how we end up with pilled fin, but this is holding.
It looks great.
Yeah, she's very beautiful farm. It's right outside of Middlebury, Vermont. I went there a few times when I was babysitting my little granddaughter. I'm going to get back to her soon. Very soon.
So pretty.
It really is. Let's see what else we've got here today. Oh, this is a nice job. This in particular is just going to be roving for Lisa at Bloom Woolens. Remember her from the Hudson Valley Textile Project?
Yeah.
This is just some fiber she hand sorted out of her yarn and said, "Well, it's too nice to just throw out."
Right.
So she washed it and is just having us card it for her. And then Gail's going to make sheets of felt.
Great.
with them,
Great.
Which is none of that would have happened if it weren't for the textile project.
This is the picker. While we were down from carding, this all got torn apart and cleaned.
This is beautiful quality alpaca.
Love those morts. I don't know if they
They
call
call
them
it
mort.
fawn.
Fawn. There you go.
But look at the quality. Look
Yeah.
at the crimp.
Yeah.
People with alpaca. This is what we want. Don't send us if it's got a whole lot of these and none of that. But this is a beautiful job. Wow, absolutely beautiful. I bet, given where it's sitting,
It's
my
coming up.
hunch is we were waiting to card that because it was so soft. There's a lot more in line here. This is ready for our friends at Solitude. They have a Dorset project coming up.
Hey, Lily.
That was quick.
Yeah. All right.
How about any questions?
I don't know. Here's our washing station. Right now.
Right now, the Hudson Valley Textile Project is going to get their new scouring line very soon. It ships July 20th from New Zealand. I was just out looking at a building to put it in. I think we're about ready
That's
to put
exciting.
it in there. The latest is thanks to your friend Dave Roberts,
Yeah.
Carol, who you connected us to. And it's got 3-phase power, water and sewer, and natural gas.
Great.
All in downtown Schuylerville.
You're looking at a different place.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, that we ran into trouble with another landlord.
Wow.
In the third location.
So downtown Schuylerville. That's
yeah,
cool.
Right on Broad Street.
Wow.
Although you don't enter from Broad Street, you enter from the
Down
canal.
below. Yep.
Canal Street, I think it's called.
Yep.
Great name.
Yep.
Right? Canal Street. It's right by
It's
the
like
canal.
Foster Farm.
Yeah, they're very creative names. But everyone knows. I said to the landlord that I knew you.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, out on River Road." Whether he knows you or not.
But people know there's sheep on the road.
Sheep on River Road.
Not in the road.
Hopefully not.
Not
No.
usually.
No.
No. Maybe a time or two, but not often. All right.
So,
No questions?
No questions. I could tell them a little more about. I just thought of something when I saw the washing department because a minute ago Nora was here working on an AV project. Next week, Carol and I are both doing this. We're hosting 55 classroom teachers from the National Ag in the Classroom Convention that's being held in Saratoga. They're going on 12 different field trips. Each of them 55 per bus. That's a lot of ag teachers
There's
in
a
one
lot.
place.
Yeah.
And I know there's a lot of buses because one of them's going to my farm.
Yep.
And its focus is how maple syrup is made.
Right.
And so it sticks them at the farm without me to chat to the teachers. They'll work it.
They will.
No worries.
They will.
But Carol and I are co-hosting the 55 teachers. They're starting their morning at Foster Sheep Farm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have 3 different groups. They're gonna rotate around. They'll be in the barn, and then they'll be in the dye garden, and then they'll be in the shop. And I'm hoping to have a dye pot going and a little spinning demo.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you have a drop spindle or
Yeah.
anything?
Yeah.
Because I was thinking for our demos here that we would show them things they as teachers could do with
Right.
their students.
Right.
So we're going to work on making wet felted balls here in the wash department.
Yeah.
And I haven't thought of what Angie could be showing them in the front room, but I see that Sophia, our intern, is working on a little tapestry weaving with roving.
Oh, I saw that when I walked through.
So hopefully
Yeah.
we will have that far enough along with our
Yeah.
little cardboard looms.
Yes.
That we could show them weaving with
Yes.
with roving, which
Yeah.
isn't quite the same as spinning, but since you're gonna
Right.
show them drop spindle,
Yeah.
we could show them that. And
Yeah.
then our third group is going to shop in bathroom because we have 2 really nice bathrooms in our shop.
Yeah. Yeah.
And some of them, after going to the farm first, may be ready for that and just a little chill.
Yep.
And
Yep.
they're only at your place like an hour.
An hour.
And they're only here for an hour-ish.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be tight.
we got to move them right through. But
Right.
I think it can be done
Yeah.
in an hour, a tour and a bathroom and a shop at
Yeah.
each place.
Yeah.
So anyone who's listening who isn't a ag teacher, if you ever want to do that same tour, if only a couple of you want to do it, just call us and we can pretty much do it anytime. If you want to bring like your group of 6 or 8, your little knitting group or wherever from another part of the country, like the folks from Tar Heel Knitter,
Right.
she might have a group
We
of
have
6 or
great
8.
places to stay. I recommend not coming in August.
No, it's Fair Week, it's race season, but September
Right.
is a perfect time to
Yes.
come. And there's some really nice Airbnbs and also B&Bs
Yes.
here in Washington County or in Saratoga County.
Right.
And we can make you a custom 6-person tour.
Yes, we could.
One year we made a custom 24-person
Yep.
tour. We helped our friend Sarah Pomegranate,
Yes, we did.
and it was fun.
It was.
Now, and looking back, it was fun.
It was hectic at the moment.
Yeah, at the moment, because we did the goodie bags
Yes.
and
Yeah.
and we were trying to work here.
Right.
Yeah, but it was fun and it worked. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Of course, they've never come back. But
Tar Heel Knitter says, twist my arm. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
well, I think that's going to kind of bring us to the end. Although we have all these people watching us.
Yep.
Should we walk them one more time up
All right.
to the cart? Or
Okay, let me
maybe
turn this.
on the other side,
Yeah.
so they could, like I was giving a tour.
Sure.
So we could show them where the fiber goes in and how it gets grabbed up and made uniform.
Oh, this little selfie stick will even see inside there. That's more than I've ever seen, folks.
Yeah, now we know what it
I
looks
need a
like.
ladder to see in there.
So what we do is we feed it in there and it blends all the material.
Sort of tumbles in here, right?
Right,
So, like, if
tumble.
we can mix color.
Or not add nylon.
Yep.
And then it comes out onto this wooden table. And once it's on the wooden table, these feed dogs right in here grab it and feed it onto. Remember, there's our workers and strippers. That's our very first set. So they're the coarsest ones. Usually you start with your fanciest looking stripper at certain facilities.
I've never been, Mary Jean. It's not
I
happening.
really haven't either. I've never even been to a bachelorette party where they had guys come out of the cage.
No.
Right? Never. I'm too old.
Yep.
But anyhow, here we have the coarsest wire on this first set of workers and strippers. But you can see they even
Yes.
they are uniform now.
Yes.
Because the guys, bless their hearts, re-gapped everything. I realize now we should have re-gapped
Yeah.
every year.
Well, what? We have learned a lot.
We really learned a lot. These
How many
doors-
years? 12?
Yeah, it'll be 12 years in August.
Is that door open?
No, don't
Okay.
touch it.
Don't touch it.
Don't
This
touch it.
is- This has
12
a
years
handle.
in August, but they came from Quebec
Wow.
in 2 flatbed trucks.
Wow.
No English. They knew enough. They wanted the Z-man in charge.
There she is.
I said, call Dave. And this is before he knew anything
Yeah.
about textiles.
Right.
And our friend Rich was helping us too.
Oh, yeah.
So Rich came, and Karen and I functioned as the donut getters. Apparently, even in Quebecois, Dunkin' Donuts is an understood word. And we guessed they wanted sweet and light. and
Yep.
We brought 2 extra larges, a dozen donuts, and smiled now until they got it unloaded.
Wow.
Because the truck drivers, they want to leave in a
Right,
hurry.
right.
All of this takes a while to unload.
Yeah, well, their job depends on the next job.
That's right.
Get it done.
So now we're back to the last set of workers and strippers. So there's a total of 6 sets of workers and strippers that revolve around the breast roll and the knee roll. So in there is the knee roll. And there's those workers all covered up in their unfilled fiber. And those strippers, nice and cleaned up strippers, who just strip it back on. And look at that web. Look at that. Not a pill in sight. Beautiful. And that's inconsistent Dorset, one pass.
Beautiful.
People who want to buy that just like it is are welcome.
Yeah.
So just DM us and we'll send you a pound of the first run. It's like some champagne tasting.
Oh, I think I need some.
Where you get the first bottle.
Yeah. I don't even have to send a message, do I?
No, you don't have to send a message.
That's sweet.
Yeah, people who want that can just order it immediately. And we'll send you an ounce? No, we won't. We'll send you 4 ounces or a pound. Those are your 2 choices. But look at that. Perfect.
I'm going to watch this run in.
Okay. It's quiet too. Everything's so quiet. Oh.
Okay. Now I'll look
That's
at
it.
you.
Now we'll look at this. With right here. That's all right. One hair. You all can pick that out as your hand spinning that Dorset.
Green Country Wool says we are adorable.
Oh, Sydney. Thank you. So are you.
All right, here we go. I think
Okay.
it's 7 o'clock.
It is.
It's supper time.
7:04. Let's hang on.
All right.
Well, I'm turning around so I can say goodbye. There. Well, thank you, everybody, for being here for the first run
Yeah.
of our almost brand new card. If you want any first run Dorset, just DM us. We'll send it your way. And for all your support, your patience, 2 weeks without carding.
Yeah.
We really appreciate you all. And we'll see you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.